Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Kingmaker Trading. My name is Sankar Patum. Today we are going to be looking at the weekly analysis for 19th to 23rd of August 2019 based on advanced pattern trading opportunities. So let's get started. So before we get into this week's analysis, let me show you my last week's analysis and how they played out. This was the first trade that I pointed out last week, that is on gold dollar, and this is how it played out. We generated about 317 pips of profit out of the gold pair last week, and this was the second trade that I pointed out last week, that is on euro dollar, and this is how that played out. The special thing about the Kingmaker trading is that we don't hide anything. If we experience a loss, we show that, as well as we experience a profit. So this trade ended up being this pair did not make the movement that we expected that it would make this week. So this is how that played out. As you can see, I said market would reverse at the bottom of this arrow, but it did not happen, and market just pushed down to the original pattern completion point of this Gartley pattern. The butterfly pattern. So but this wasn't a loss because we did not get any entry chance in this area, so we did not enter this trade, so it wasn't a loss. But this analysis was a false one, a wrong one. Okay, so this was the final trade that I pointed out last week, that is on euro yen, and this is how that played out. Then we got about 158 pips of profit out of euro yen last week, so altogether we got 475 pips of profit out of the market last week from the weekly analysis that I pointed out, that I posted here. So now let's get into this week's analysis. Okay guys, the first pair that we are going to be looking at this week is euro dollar, and as you can see, this was a nice butterfly pattern that I pointed out last week, and this market did not reach the all profit objectives of this larger pattern. But if I drop down a time frame, as you can see, this was a nice Gartley pattern formation at the completion point of the previous butterfly pattern in the same direction, obviously. So this means this market has a higher probability of going up this week. So what I'm expecting out of this pair this week is a movement to the upside until this point in the market. These green lines are the profit objectives of this larger butterfly pattern, and as you can see, obviously this is a smaller Gartley pattern formation in the euro dollar pair this week. So what I would expect is this market to move up until this point. If this market pushes down, it can happen until this point, then this market will move to the upside until this point in the market. Okay, this is the movement that I'm expecting out of euro dollar this week. And if I change the pair, this would be our next stop for this week, that is on pound yen. So as you can see guys, the pound yen is in a major downtrend for a very long time. It has been in a major downtrend, and if I zoom in this chart and show you something, so let me go to the 1 hour time frame first. It would be easy to spot this pattern. So this is a nice butterfly pattern formation in pound yen. So what we can expect out of this pair this week is a movement to the downside until this point in the market, this 127.929 point in the market, or if this market moves up, it can happen like this, and it would reverse and reach this point. Okay, first let me show you something here. So if this market pushes to the upside and reach this level, it would reverse inside this highlighted zone in the market, so it cannot move anything higher than the highest point of this highlighted zone, which is 129.711 structure level. So if it moves anything higher than that, then this pattern is violated. So this is the zone that we are going to be looking at to enter this market to go short sell, or if this market makes a movement to the downside, then you can enter this market as soon as that movement occurs to go short, while your target would be at this 127.929 structure level. Alright, that is the analysis of pound yen this week. So before we get into the final analysis of this week, let me show you something. That is the hidden treasure of trading. So this is the pattern trading guidebook that I have written for you guys to learn how to trade patterns like a professional. So if you look at my weekly analysis since I started this channel, you would notice that after I started posting weekly analysis, I did not experience a single losing week from the analysis that I made. So all the analysis that I made was based on advanced patterns. So this book contains everything that I use in order to make the analysis that I post here every single week. So if you are interested in buying this book, I will put a link in the description and the first comment down below, so you can go and check that out. It's just $50, so it's not crazy expensive forex trading course. You can learn everything that I use in order to make the analysis that I post here on YouTube every week inside this book. As you can see, this is the table of contents of this book, and you will learn everything from the introduction to pattern trading to advanced pattern trading inside this book. So if you are interested, go check that out. I can assure you that it will be well worth it. Alright, so let's now get into the final analysis of this week, that is on gold dollar. Yes. Alright guys, first let me go into the daily time frame, and as you can see, gold dollar is in an uptrend. And if I zoom out this chart, like this, so if I zoom out this chart, as you can see, this green line that I have placed, it is on a major structure level. As you can see, we've seen many reactions around this green line in the past, so it is possible that we might see a major reaction around this green line now too. So what I'm expecting out of this pair this week is a movement to the upside until that green line, which is 1554.53 structure level. So if I drop down the time frame to the 4-hour time frame here, as you can see, this is a combined breakout pattern, which is a combination of two breakout patterns, obviously. So what I'm expecting is a movement to the upside, so I will wait for this market to break and close above this trend line before I enter to go long in this pair. So if this market pushes down and break and close below this trend line, then I would wait for an advanced pattern or some sort of chart pattern confirmation before I enter to go short, because the major structure level, the nearest major structure level around this place is at this green line. So I would expect this market to reach this green line before it do something else, before it breaks to the upside or before it reverses and pushes to the downside. So that is the weekly analysis for this week. So if you made it to the end, like, comment and share the video. Subscribe to this channel for more future content like this. See you in the next video, and you're gonna be an amazing trader.